Whew. Alright, hello there everybody, and welcome into another session of Control. We're starting off literally where we left off last session, so don't worry about missing anything. Let's get more levitation, and let's get some more C's, why not? But yeah, it's literally where we left off. I just ended the recording on stream, don't worry about that. Don't know what the heck this is. It's probably... What mission am I on? I'm on Langston. Let us switch over to Emily. Whoops. And let's travel back home. 10% of your source every time you die. Dang, couldn't even go the Borderlands method and make it 7%. They're just like, nah. Baba booey.
Did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit. God.
I guess I'm speaking to Arish.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Interesting.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I don't need this ass, boy.
Hey, watch yourself out there.
Wait, what? Construct our control points earned through Bureau alerts, board countermeasures, expeditions, defeating elite enemies. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something here. Like, without a doubt missing something. It's the face of the enemy. It does. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
I don't care about the hiss nodes. I want to read my collectible. Collectible! Just searching a little bit, don't mind me. Come on. Hold on, stream. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that stream. I had to help family with some things. Let's just hop right back in.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
The
How
inner
is he?
monologue is kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie.
I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting
Did
the
we
situation.
tell her what we call the thing?
I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, we'd stop.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you.
Almost got entranced, did we, guys?
You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here.
They say don't tap on the glass, but I'd probably tap on the glass.
You've always been a near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be true.
that? Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good.
Words of
Don't you
power.
want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
Rhythm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah.
Justin Bieber is the hiss?
So safe, nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me.
For some reason, the game is really struggling to load these cutscenes. Just bloody hell.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary. Before all of this happened.
Mm-hmm.
But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird?
Dylan isn't a very common girl's name.
I find
Jesse's
that weird.
ambiguous.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
It's a comment on gender norms.
You are warm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls get yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror with the inverted screen right.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
Push the fingers through the surface.
Maybe Dylan's. Maybe there's a.
I'd like to... Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell
This.
I was going to be the new director
Okay,
of this
something
place.
unique.
I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town.
Even he's goofing that
It's
she's
the
the name.
ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Oh, he's got more.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Did you know?
Oh, shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
There's more.
Happiness comes white.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place. And there was a dark man there.
Hold up.
His name was Mr. Door. And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there.
Well, that's meta. Because it makes it seem as
And
if
that's
the
all I
camera
have to say
perspective is
about that
Dylan.
dream.
Okay, okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Is that it? That is it. That left. We can now be uncomfortable with the possibility that...
Lots of interesting data off that subject of range.
Now we can be uncomfortable now with the...
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
They really went to another world just to smash. That's one way to do it, I guess. Let's check it out over here.
Formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ.
It's definitely not here.
Proper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
Jukebox? Don't think so. Should be just past security, right?
I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. Never been
They really put in containment. It's an interesting choice, but okay. Let's find out what we're dealing with. I see. Oh, I already paid. I guess I have to learn.